What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. So free agency day one is over. It was an amazing day. A lot of things transpired, a lot of things happened, and you might be wondering why I'm not doing Alonzo Ball Chicago Bulls one right away, or a Kyle Lowry Miami Heat rebuild one right away. I'll let you know why. There's an exact reason why. Yesterday I actually did a Miami Heat rebuild, so I didn't want to do it 2 days in a row. I feel like that'd be kind of silly. And also, I'm still waiting on Chicago to kind of figure out what they're going to do with Lauri Markkanen, whether that's going to happen today. It probably will. Will he be traded? Will they sign him? I don't know. I'm waiting on that. And then there's the DeMar DeRozan rumor as well about Chicago. So I decided to wait on the Chicago one. Today, we're just going to do the New York Knicks one, where they signed Evan Fournier and a lot of other guys to some big contracts. So this is going to be an interesting Knicks rebuild we're about to do. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button. Of course, subscribe if you haven't already. Of course, comment down below what your favorite free agency signing is so far. Obviously, mine is the Norman Powell one, because we definitely needed to re-sign Norman Powell. If we didn't, it would have looked so bad. So hopefully something else transpires after the Norman Powell thing. But other than that, guys, enough about the players. Let's go ahead and jump in this Evan Fournier / new look New York Knicks rebuild. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm a little surprised about the moves the Knicks made. I mean, not too surprised, but I will say, Derrick Rose, I was not, obviously that's no surprise. I expected him to potentially resign there, but the Evan Fournier one kind of shocked me a little bit, just because I thought the Knicks wanted to leave cap room open, but no, they decided to go with Evan Fournier for 4 years, $78 million, which I'm not saying Evan Fournier didn't deserve this. I just was not expecting the Knicks throw out money like this to a guy that I don't know that moves the needle too much, but I don't know. We'll see. I definitely am curious to see how this is going to go for the Knicks. But Emmanuel quickly, obviously, still here. But the big one is they signed Nerlens Noel back. They got Alec Burks back as well. Other than that, man, that's what the Knicks kind of made. So I'm definitely curious and excited to see how this New York Knicks roster will perform. Obviously, you love the fact that you have Evan Fournier here. I mean, he's a great addition to the team. It's just I didn't know that they would give him that much money, and I didn't know they'd commit to him that for that long. I would say I was not expecting that. So Knicks fans, let me know how you guys are feeling about this, whether you love it or you think there's something else that should have been done. Derrick Rose is the starter right now, which I believe could he'll probably come off the bench, but I mean, there are times that he will start. Obviously, I just right now I don't know who would start of him. I guess we could start him in quickly or whatever. Alec Burks and RJ Barrett. I would prefer to start Evan Fournier in the starting lineup. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move RJ Barrett to the small forward. I'm going to move Evan Fournier to the 2. And I think that should plug him into the starting 5. Actually, I want to start him in quickly over him. I think I do want to start Evan Fournier, since I kind of am going to title him in the video. He goes all the way down to the end of the bench, which I don't want to do that personally. So we're going to move Evan Fournier up there. I am going to make quickly the 6th man, though, just because I guess Derrick Rose is going to start in this scenario. Again, the Knicks may not be done, but I feel like the only real thing that would possibly make this rebuild that oh, I shouldn't have done this yet, is if they somehow got DeMar DeRozan. That would have been interesting to do a rebuild over if that actually ends up happening, but I'm not sure that will happen. Who knows? But other than that, Mitch Robinson is the starting center right now. So I'm definitely curious and excited to see how this Knicks roster is going to perform with Evan Fournier joining. Whoops, I left out 1 minute. I guess I'll give Fournier 30. All right, well, let's go ahead and set this first season. I'm not going to do anything this first season. We're just going to go ahead and see how this team performs. I just kind of want to see with the Knicks free agency moves, what is this team going to perform like in 2K? We all know in real life, possibility of a playoff spot. We doubted them last year. I don't want to do that again. I want to give the benefit of the doubt that they possibly make it again, as long as Julius Randle still has another good year. Speaking of Julius Randle, shot tendency is at 7.9. I'm going to boost that up. And then Derrick Rose, obviously, we love that high. And then Evan Fournier, I mean, we just signed him, so we need the man to score. So RJ Barrett as well. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and keep simulating this season, and let's see how this team performs. I'm expecting a playoff spot, but in 2K, what do they think? In the East, so I'm glad that we at least made the postseason. That is exactly what I was kind of hoping for. MVP goes to Giannis Antetokounmpo, Cade Cunningham Rookie of the Year on the Pistons, Thaddeus Young 6th man, Isaac Defensive Player, Michael Porter Jr. Most Improved, and Mike Budenholzer is your coach of the year, Andrew Truman your executive. So one thing with this file is that we could definitely see a world where some of these guys that are still free agents in real life are probably on weird teams now. So like Kawhi Leonard was a free agent when I loaded in this file, so not sure where he might have ended up. Obviously, we're still waiting on Ben Simmons to possibly be traded. I hope he gets traded this offseason, preferably my Blazers if possible, if we don't do anything else. So we have the Brooklyn Nets in the first round. So we got the Battle of New York in the first round. We all know Madison Square Garden is going to be loud. Julius Randle with 21. RJ Barrett with 21 as well. 17 from Derrick Rose. 16.5 from Evan Fournier. 14 from Quickly. And then 9 from Alec Burks. And 7 from Robinson. So we are, like I said, playing Brooklyn in the first round. Let's go ahead and see if we can knock off the Brooklyn Nets. I highly doubt it, but hey, you never know. Kyrie, Harden, KD, Blake Griffin, who they signed yesterday as well. DeAndre Jordan, Joe Harris, Claxton, Bruce Brown. Let's go ahead and see what happens. Game 1, they're up 1-0 to start things off. 27 from Julius Randle was not enough. 27 from James Harden. Game 2, they're up 2-0. Game 3, they're up 3-0, and they're going to sweep us, aren't they? Nope, 3-1. So we do win at least 1. We win 2, and we win. Oh, we lose in 6. Damn. Okay. Well, hey, we pushed them to 6 at the very least. And we got the Miami Heat winning the NBA championship. So Miami, man, are they going to be the OP powerhouse in the file now? Honestly, I'd be fine with that. As long as it's not the Pelicans. The Pelicans didn't make the playoffs, dude. That is actually such a good sign. You guys know how broken the Pelicans have always been in this damn game. And, hey, they didn't even make the postseason. But, hey, we got to do a Pelicans rebuild soon, too. They got Devontae Graham. So, Miami and Utah, definitely interesting. All right, well, let's get into this offseason because this is a pretty important. I need to turn off league meetings. That's fine, though. Draft lottery, let's go ahead and see if we have a pick here. We have the 10th pick via the Dallas Mavericks. Unfortunately, since this file is behind, it's going to be weird like this. It's going to say we have this draft pick, which I don't think we actually have in real life. I don't. So technically, this is the 2022 draft. I don't think the Knicks have the Mavericks pick in 2022. It's going to be weird. Unfortunately, we're in 2K21 right now, and I loaded in a file, late. It is what it is. It's what we're going to have to deal with. But, because 2K scenarios have been very broken. So that's kind of why I haven't really been dealing with that. So the picks could be wrong. So I apologize. I think I want to make sure, but I don't think we own this Mavericks pick in 2022. I know this is 2021, but technically we're in the year 2022 right now. So let me make sure this is correct. We did 2022 draft picks, draft lottery. We did also have the Hornets 2022 top 18 protected pick, but obviously the Hornets are in the top 4 in the lottery. And I think the very next year, it's also top 16 protected. So according to pro, whatever I just read online. So I don't think we'll get the Hornets draft pick for a while. So we only have our own draft pick this offseason. Just want to make sure everything was correct. The second rounders don't bother me as much. But I kind of want to make a trade here if possible. I don't know what we would get, but I mean, I think it is important that we try to do something out here, right? Like, I don't want to sit here and just stay the same because we just got eliminated in 6, which is cool. But obviously, making a big move here would be a lot of fun. Julius Randle right now is our starting power forward foundation. A point guard, though, could be very, very necessary right now. It really could. We don't have a point guard. So I don't know, what would be available to us. Whether we wanted to go desperate and get John Wall, which I don't necessarily want to do. But I want to get somebody in New York that I think would be a lot of fun here. To kind of move the needle a little bit. So I don't know who that would be. But I'm going to look around the league and make sure I find something. Because I don't want to stay complacent. I want to make some move. So let's go see what point guard we can snag out in the open market. Hopefully it's someone good. Because that's kind of what I'm trying to go for here. Point guard, which would be a lot of fun, I think, just to kind of join this roster. So we're going to offer Kevin Knox, Jericho Sims, and our 22nd pick in the draft. The Spurs are selling. They didn't make the postseason, and they do agree to that. So I don't think we gave up too much to get them. So DeJounte Murray, welcome to the team. You are a brand new point guard for us, so I love that. RJ Barrett is a no, actually has another 2-team option. So Derrick Rose, also obviously still going to be the 6-man. Mitchell Robinson is a team option away. Okay. Obi Toppin, 5 million. Amanda Quickly, Evan Fournier. All right. Well, DeJounte Murray, huge upgrade, obviously. The only thing I think I want to do here is get a better trainer. That's always good to have. So we'll sign a better trainer. Let's go to the draft now. And we only have second rounders now. So nothing we can really do here. But we have a lot of point guards. We have Amanda Quickly, Evan Fournier, Quentin Grimes, RJ Barrett, Alec Burks, Julius Randle, Obi Toppin, and Mitchell Robinson in there as well. So, I mean, an upgrade at the center would be cool as well if we could maybe do something there. But I don't know what that would come to. So let's go past the draft. We did have some second rounders, but we have Kofi and Tavion Kinsey coming out of the draft. Welcome. RJ Barrett, Mitchell Robinson, of course, we'll accept both for those. Qualifying offers, none. And then free agency, we have Kawhi Leonard, De'Aaron Fox, who's restricted, I guess. Michael Porter Jr. I don't think this is right. Unfortunately, this file is not completely perfect. They have, John Collins obviously isn't solved in real life. Kawhi Leonard's a free agent. Who knows what that's going to come to. I mean, Kawhi would have been awesome, but we don't have cap space now. But DeMar DeRozan, I mean, some of this isn't going to be correct, unfortunately. The only thing I don't understand is the De'Aaron Fox one, just because I think he's on like a big contract. I guess the Kings are about to sign up to it anyway. It's just, I don't understand. Because I was honestly looking at trying to trade for De'Aaron Fox, but it is what it is. So, other than that, I mean, we do have like no cap space, so we're not gonna be able to sign anyone out of free agency. So I think what we have to do is try to make something via trade. Looking at the player stats though, for our centers, I definitely want to look. Obviously, we love Nerlens as a backup center who is going to average 2 blocks per game. Mitch Robinson averaged 3. I mean, that's kind of elite. But you know, the only thing downfall with Mitch Robinson is that he always fouls out a lot. Or has in real life. Who knows if he, you know, can work on that. DeJounte Murray averaged 20 points per game for the Spurs, which is definitely good production bringing in. Derrick Rose is still the 6th man. I don't know, man. Like, I kind of want to get better here. But who is going to be the needle? You know, who's going to be the guy to move that needle? Porzingis, bring him back to New York. Why not? Let's not do that, actually. Let's see. Miles Turner. Sabonis from the Pacers. Maybe something crazy like that. What else we got? I'm looking at centers particularly here. DeAndre Ayton's going to get paid. He hasn't gotten paid yet, but I imagine he will get paid. The Timberwolves, 40 and 42. Karl-Anthony Towns, honestly, would be a lot of fun here, but, you know, that would obviously cost a lot. It's going to cost us like RJ Barrett, probably. I don't think the Timberwolves would give up, you know, Karl-Anthony Towns without getting RJ Barrett. So, Clint Capella from the Hawks could be also a nice addition. Maybe we go for Clint Capella just because we think that's the upgrade that we need. They just missed the postseason. Maybe Capella, he's on an expiring contract. Maybe we throw them, what do we got? We could throw them, like, if we really wanted to keep Mitchell Robinson, which he is going to get paid next year, we could trade Nerlens Noel and potentially, let's say, on trade here. Maybe our 2nd rounder for Clint Capella. They don't agree to that. Okay. I don't want to trade a first necessarily. Let's trade you, maybe not Quentin Grimes. Let's trade this. Maybe let's trade Kofi Cockburn as well. They do agree. Let's go. All right. So we got Clint Capella to be our new center. So we have now a rotation of DeJounte Murray, Derrick Rose, Amanda Quickly, Evan Fournier, RJ Barrett, Alec Burks, Kinsey as well, Julius Randle, Obi Toppin, and we have Clint Capella and Mitch Robinson. I think that's some upgrades that were definitely helpful to our roster, and I'm excited to kind of see how it treats us. So player progression. Julius Randle up to an 86, RJ Barrett 84, DeJounte Murray 83. So untapped potential camps are definitely going to be pretty importante here. So let's go ahead and see what we're going to do with those. Obviously, with the moves we have made, now it is time to make an even deeper playoff run if possible. So gonna load the correct draft class. No longer loading that 21 draft class. Everyone's already in the game. So untapped potential, we'll throw it at RJ Barrett 1000%. We'll throw one at DeJounte Murray as well. Let's throw this last one. Probably Mitch Robinson, just because he is going to be possibly getting a big payday. So, Mitch Robinson asked for a lot of money in this game. Power ranking list is number 21, so they're not too high on us on the board. So, Mitch Robinson is the 6th man, followed by Obi Toppin, Derrick Rose, and then Alec Burks. So, I mean, the bench is good. They even have Evan Fournier out of the lineup completely, which is just kind of insane to think about. I don't want to move Evan Fournier completely out of the rotation. I think that would be kind of just bizarre. You know, 17 million not even getting any minutes. So I guess he'll be at the end of the bench here getting 14 minutes. I prefer him to start, but I mean, RJ Barrett, if they want to start quickly over him, sure. I mean, fine, why not? Proficiency wise, we're 3.5 at defense. Also, DeJounte Murray coming in and being a good defender also fits our system. Totally forgot to mention that. So, I mean, let's see what happens. We're going to go ahead and select season number 2. We just made the postseason last year. Hopefully this year we do that again. Joker wins his 2nd MVP, 28, 10, and 9. Almost a triple-double out of a center, which is absolutely amazing, obviously. Jet Holmgren, Rookie of the Year on the San Antonio Spurs. Good for them. John Wall, 6th man on the Rockets. I'm definitely interested and curious to see if he'll get traded this offseason. It's not looking likely, obviously. His contract is just so bad. Jonathan Isaac, Defensive Player of the Year. Keon Johnson, Most Improved Player for the Los Angeles Clippers. And Tom Thibodeau is your Coach of the Year, 55 and 27. Austin Newsome, Executive of the Year. So cool. All right, so here's your All-NBA first team: Russell Westbrook, Ja, Luka, Giannis, Nikola Jokic. All-NBA second team: Harden, Trae Young, LeBron, Kawhi, and Embiid. All-NBA third team: no New York Knicks players representing. Cade Cunningham does make it for the Pistons, though. All-defense first team: all-defensive second team: Drew Holiday, Murray, Giannis, Matisse, Miles Turner. Here's your all-rookie first team, all-rookie second team. So we are playing the Brooklyn Nets once again. Last year they embarrassed us, but this year can we embarrass them is the question. They're the 8th seed. We're the 1st seed. But you guys know how it goes with A season, first season this damn game. So we got 21 from Julius Randle, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. Okay. 20 from RJ Barrett. We had wow, RJ Barrett went down in overall. Was he an 86? Maybe he was an 84. Man quickly with 18 points per game. Okay. This man is showing why he deserved to be in the starting 5. DeJounte Murray with 16. Obi Toppin with 13. So I mean, the roster is starting to put itself together. I mean, I'm excited. I'm definitely excited. So here we are. Playing the Brooklyn Nets. Can we beat them? Game 1 is going to go to them. That is not a good start. We lost by 9 points. If we lose to the 8th seed, I'm going to be upset. We do even it up, though. 37 and 8 from Julius Randle. 28 from RJ Barrett. All right, game 3. Very important. Game 3 goes to us. Game 4 goes to us. And no 8th seed upsets. That's what I'm talking about. We beat them in 5 games. And now we get to play Charlotte, who beat the Miami Heat, who edged out the Miami Heat. The Charlotte Hornets, who have LaMelo Ball, James Bouknight, Gordon Hayward, PJ Washington, Dante, Miles Bridges, Miles Bridges, I almost said Mikel, but Terry Rozier, Mason Plumlee, DeMar DeRozan ended up in Charlotte. Okay. Definitely excited and curious to see where DeMar is going to end up. I don't think any team really has cap space left. I mean, there maybe could be some sign and trade kind of thing, but DeMar may not get paid that much money this offseason, which is going to be interesting. So, I don't know. Even my Blazers could potentially get him if they got creative enough. I mean, there's definitely going to be like every team in the league who could maybe get DeMar DeRozan because he may not get paid all that much money. But I know the Miami Heat's been the strong rumor. The Bulls have been the strong rumor. I don't know. I have no idea where DeMar is going to end up. Dallas was even a rumor at one point, but doesn't seem likely anymore. So here we are going up against him. Game 1 is going to go to us to start things off. 26 and 9 from RJ, 26 from Terry Rozier. Game 2, we're up 2-0. Game 3. They do win game 3, 30 from James Bouknight, so good for them. And Julius Randle with 33. Lost by 3 points, but we're up 3-1, and we beat them in 5 games. Okay, so now we get to play Chicago or Milwaukee. I'd love to play Chicago here. Let's go. So we get to play Chicago. San Antonio and New Orleans on the other side of the bracket, just like I said. I said last year, maybe New Orleans isn't OP anymore, and here they are in the West Conference Finals. So I don't know, man. I don't know. All right, here we go. Chicago, who have Lonzo Ball, Zach LaVine, Williams. They did keep marking in this situation. I mean, that starting 5 looks absolutely amazing, bro. I don't know if they're going to keep marking in. It doesn't look like they will, but I could be wrong. Kobe White, is he on the way out? I've seen some people say he is, but I don't know. Because they did sign Caruso, obviously. So Caruso getting him money. I'm excited to do a Chicago Bulls rebuild sim too as well. I just wanted to wait to make sure they weren't, they aren't going to make any more moves. And we've done Alonzo Ball Chicago Bulls rebuild like 4 times already. So I'm kind of waiting for the final product to be done with Chicago. So here we go, man. Can we beat the Bulls? Game 1. We're up 1-0. 22 from Amanda Quickly, 19 and 16 from Randall. We beat them by 18 that game. They evened it up though on us. 24 from RJ, 22 from Kobe White. All right, game 3. They're up 2-1. Not a good sign, man. Can we even up this series? Nope, they're up 3-1 on us. So I think we got to definitely shrink the rotation down. Chicago might have our number here, man. They might have our number. Similarly with Simcast, can we come back from a 3-1 deficit? Madison Square Garden behind us. We all know the Knicks fans will be passionate no matter what. Can we? Okay, we won this one. All right, that's a good start. San Antonio actually swept the Pelicans, so that's actually cool. Can we force a game 7? Bring this to, if you bring this back to the Garden, those fans are going to be crazy. Oh, man. Okay, I got to jump in. I know when I jump in, it's usually not good, but I mean, at this point, I don't want to leave it in 2K's hands. So, all right, it is a 2-point ball game. Alonzo tried to go for the steal. I should have capitalized on that. Actually, I am. That was terrible defense. I believe this is an all-star, so yes, you guys can go ahead and roast me in the comments for not playing on Hall of Fame, but you guys know how bad I am at 2K. So come on, Lonzo. Got lockdown D. Lonzo down low. Vucevic, man, gets open. Clint Capella did not guard his man. All right, well, here we go. 113 and 115. We're definitely gonna need something here, man. I almost went. I feel like I almost went backward. Okay, screen. That is not gonna be. Let's go. And 1. That is exactly what I wanted. Lauri Markkanen and DeJounte Murray is taking over the game. We just got to convert this and 1. Just got to convert this and 1. Can we? Yes, we can. And 1 converted. I feel like I got to play off ball here. I feel like that's my best solution. Just because, I don't know. I feel like I'm a terrible defender in this game. I just got to make sure. I am guarding LaVine, though. So that's not very promising. But as long as Capella stays in front of his man. Good D. No, Vucevic just better, man. He's just better. But hey, 22 seconds left on the clock. We have the opportunity to end this game. I'm not going to drain the clock all the way just because I don't feel like I trust myself to make the game-winning shot. So, let's get past this timeout. They're going to show us player of the game and everything. All right, man. I'm nervous. The nerves are definitely setting in. This is for New York Knicks fans, man. Player of the game, Nikola Vucevic. 33 for him tonight. So Vucevic has been a hound down low, or a dog down low, or whatever you want to call it. Okay. If I can just get another easy screen and roll, that would obviously be ideal. Quickly's wide open. I have to take that. Please make that. No way, man. I mean, that was the best shot. That was the best shot. That was the best shot, 1000%. I do not regret passing to Quickly. That was literally the best shot I could have taken there. But they do miss. That is promising. All right, come on, RJ. I'm just gonna trust you. And okay, Quickly, you can redeem yourself here. Let's go. Green light, 119 and 118. That is what I'm talking about, man. Thank you, Quickly. Thank you. Redemption, baby. Redemption. Now we gotta get a stop. A stop is so importante here, man. They could win the game still. As long as we get a stop. As long as we get a stop. Okay. I'm gonna stay on Levine. Kobe White. We got... That's not going in. That's not going in. Let's go, baby. 119, 118. We force a game 7. Going back to Madison Square Garden, where you guys know the fans are about to be passionate, bro. The fans are about to be passionate. It is time for game 7 against Chicago, man. This is for all the marbles. This is for everything. Can we please beat the Chicago Bulls here? Go to the NBA Finals. Bro, please, man. New York, what are we doing, man? 118 and 105. Chicago's going to beat us. We didn't do all that just to lose, bro. Levine is your Finals MVP. That's so unfortunate. We lose in 7 in the East Conference Finals. 87. I mean, at the end of the day, we put together a pretty good Knicks roster, but unfortunately, we're going to come up short. I'm actually heartbroken, man. I thought for sure going back to a game 7 in Madison Square Garden was for sure W for us. But Chicago had other plans, man. That's so unfortunate, guys. Well, anyways, thank you for watching. Definitely excited for some more free agency signings today. But for now, there's Crushables. I'm saying peace.